Greetings everyone, and Great here with another H-Bars 3 replay. Spawn on the north side as the red British, we have Passi 99. Spawn on the south side as the blue Swedes, we have Madonna. Looks like he will kill off the doggo and steal his tomato vine. Now here's a real question, are tomatoes fruit or vegetables? Depending who you ask, it could go either way. Scientifically, they're fruit. Legally, in the United States, they're vegetables. It had to go to the Supreme Court for that, for some odd reason. Nobody has selected a deck just yet. Red's Explorer's going straight into the center. Blue's heading off this side. Picks up a trap koi poo, whatever that is. Does find a bit of drama here. And will find himself more koi poo. Which is actually a decent amount of coin. And does kill off that man to steal his Azava. I don't know how to pronounce that. Can't pronounce any name in this game. Does have 2 torps on the field. Also providing a little bit extra wood as well as some coin. Actually, that's a decent amount of wood at 1.5. Usually I just see like 0.3. So he did get a decent number of trees around that torp, providing 9 wood per second. Each player now has a deck selected, 1v1 mountain. I don't think this deck is a maps of mountain, but either way, you've got blueberries, settlers, wood coin, and combat, team house Bernadette, Dulet Sickleberg, not from this one. Oh, that will give him the 1 leather cannon and artillery foundry. 2 leather cannons, so we may see some leather cannon play. Eisenberg Ironworks, Dominions, Wiltenbach Allies, Coin, Infinite Blackberries, Platoon Fire, Hussars, Falconets, Snaplock, Contract Hessian Jaegers, and also makes them enabled. Copper Mines, Trample Tactics, Heavy Cannons, Factory, and the Siva Lifeguard. For the British, we got a 1v1 deck. We got Villagers, Pioneers. That's a little bit less common for Brits. Maybe he's going to try to really turtle in and Manor Boom. Villagers, Wood, Coin, Longbowmen, Musketeers, Scots Guards, Team Grenadiers Guards, Cavalry Hit Points, Villagers, Coin, Longbowmen, Yeomen, Musketeers, Coldstream Guards, Hussars, Cavalry Combat, Falconets, Fort, Congreve, Rockets, Factory, and Factory. So Red will kill off some more of the local doggos and steal their porcupine quills. And there's still some more drama here. These llamas are nothing but drama. And I can still hear that lightning. That lightning's pretty strong right now. Right now the British player does have 17 villagers. Could claim this treasure with this villager. And looks like he will, or nope, he will not. He'll claim the tree. Got the governor versus the governor. Torp here, collecting a bit of extra coin income. So Macy Manor Boom versus Torp Boom. Both villagers on wood. He also has knock on for Virginia Company, which means his manors are going to be more expensive, but however will provide more experience. Yep, that's what I'm assuming. Usually the time when I see Pioneers, I see it in French decks to make their villagers even more stupidly tanky. And it looks like both the players are killing off some blowgunners. And this one will steal a bizarre giant anteater. And this one is protecting a hummingbird nest. Most of the treasure on the map has been claimed. Treasure enough this one is not. Oh, we got a decent amount here. We got a red outpost here. We got a blue outpost here. Is he having... Okay, there it goes. Red's outpost is not going up, but blue's outpost is completed first. There's a red barracks here, so it's going to get messy very quick. British player is red. Just keep that in mind. And he's going for a shipment of musketeers, which may... Yeah, the outpost should be built before that shipment gets shipped on in. Going for a round of musketeers as well. Blue's eyeing for a round of the Wilkenbach allies. The Wilkenbach allies getting some mountain troopers. Mountain troopers are a skirmisher. Bavarian skirmisher that can spot enemies that recently hit, so similar to spies. Explorer does go down. And these are, of course, skirmishers, which means ×2 damage versus infantry, or heavy infantry. So that would be good for some musketeers. They do receive promotion benefits. The promotion benefits appears to be increasing range. Yep, at least range. Stable receiving a bit of damage. Trying to go for some hussars, which are honestly not going to be super great since these are musketeers. Wilkenbach allies doing quite well. Got a veteran, elite, and heroic one. Another veteran one here. And going some leather cannons. That will be very useful against the musketeers. We'll do 120 damage per shot against infantry. Won't one-shot the musketeers. But getting hit by that's not exactly good for your health. Another barracks will be pulled on out. Bring a shipment of longbowmen, which the hussars will be useful against them. There's a leather cannon. Yep, looks like 120 damage per shot against infantry. The skirmishers getting some great damage there, getting quite a bit of efficiency onto them. The fully heroic, they have 22 range, and that's what actually looks like improves their attack speed as well, so that's pretty good. Shoot farther and faster. And now their fully heroic ones can match the range of the longbowmen. Speaking of longbowmen, that's the hussars here to engage these shipment of longbowmen. The outpost course will do a little bit extra damage versus the hussars. There's the British militia there. 3 of these skirmishers are fully heroic, now 4 of them, and the one last guy's just veteran. But some are a little bit low in health. Got now the leather cannon engaging. Has 2 leather cannons on the field. But they're out of range. Leather cannons don't have any bonus damage versus structures. And additionally, they're not classified as siege units, so the outposts will do full damage to them, since it does less damage to siege units, not to artillery. There's a round of hussars there. More corpse, I think, that just got put out there. You could try eyeing for some. Blue doesn't have a barracks here, so pulling out any more infantry is a little bit more difficult. More longbowmen being put out. Got a stable here for the Brits, as well as another barracks back here. Both players are going for a shipment of wood. Got now doggos and some gang saws. And over here, got some placard mines. Hussars moving around, trying to find another opportunity to engage. Maybe his opponent's villagers he's trying to engage. Yes. But of course, does have access to pioneers, but he has not deployed it out just yet. Nor a very good coat for those people. Our mine's almost complete. The Swedish player is far from aging up. The British player is also far from aging up. 32 villagers versus 24. So the villagers are getting hit. Got some musketeers and hussars here now. More manor houses going on up. British players does not have any more villagers on wood at the moment.
Ready.
Is my set?
Red's hussars are getting a little bit outnumbered. Some British villagers starting to get hit. 36 versus 25. Every torp right now is roughly providing about 1 villager's income, and right now he does have 8 of them on the field, so assume you add 8 here. So he roughly has about 34 villagers versus 37, so the economy difference is not too significant. But Red's forward or proxy structure is starting to be cleaned on up. Red does have a decent army here of 36 units. There's an army of 33. The Carolines will be useful against the Hussars. Now we do see the Eisenberg ironworks going on up.
Ready.
British player does have a shipment coin back at home being collected on in, but needs a lot more food at the moment. Barracks has gone down. Over here, got a big line of research coming in for the Swedes. First player going for a round of musketeers. No villagers in the build queue. Nor any villagers on the build queue for the Swedish player. So right now the income's probably very similar right now. That deer must be very soggy. Very soggy meat that one shall be. You may want to stop collecting gold or coin from this mine. It's about to get depleted, and that way you can let it deplete through the corpse. Because once he cleans up some of those mines that his corpse are trying to collect from, they won't be collecting any more, to say the least. Got a couple of llamas here. You could probably kill off one of the llamas so the torps start collecting it up as well.
Befell?
Blue right now has an army about 30 versus an army of about 36. Both of them have... The British players have a good number of Hussars. Carolines do bonus damage against heavy cavalry, again, at range. They also have increased attack speed at 2.5 rather than 3. So I think the Swedish army should do better than the British army at the moment. The British player is going for cavalry hit points. One has not gone for any of these cards here, the counterpart for him. He does also have a round of pikemen here. Not only will provide some good defense against those Hussars, but some excellent torch damage as well. Men are down. And he just went for some more leather cannon as well. He right now has 4 leather cannon. Right now the Swedish player's army looks pretty good to me. The English army is a little bit counterable. The only thing that's not great about the Swedish army is probably the Hussars themselves. Has a small number of them, which is fine enough. He's going for more Hussars, leather cannon, and Carolines, and villagers. His Hussars need to make sure his gates opponent's Hussars, pikemen intercepting the British Hussars is very good. Leather cannons hitting the musketeers, good micro there by Blue, but some of the leather cannons trying to hit some of the Hussars. There we go, some of them are hitting some of the musketeers now. They offer 2 AoE radius, is not bad. Carolines do offer a pretty good melee attack as well compared to musketeers. Looks like all the British musketeers are starting to go down. British Hussars are starting to get disintegrated as well. He still has a good number of Hussars engaging. Blue's army was victorious, but has taken a massive beating. We do now have the Scots Guard being researched, as well as more Grenadiers. Not Grenadiers, Musketeers. Blueberry is now being researched. There's around Hussars there, trying to overrun the leather cannon. Leather cannon, one does go down. And the other Hussar will not take out the other leather cannon. Blue also does have a natives here. Probably won't really make use of them. And infantry siege damage, not bad. 700 coin for 450 at the moment. And unit coin cost minus 10%, which is actually not too terribly bad. It does cost 250 coin itself, so we'll take the time to get that recovered. Now see the team house Bertonet. Let the bear spoil by the British. May need to get out some longbowmen as well as some musketeers, but right now it's just running low on all resources, bringing a shipment of coin. And also the British player does back of the game. This Angrid saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.